All right, folks, we are finally back after a little hiatus. We
Why do we have a hiatus?
uh you learned a very important lesson as to why you should not give your computer a glass of water no matter how thirsty it appears.
But it asked me so kindly.
Yeah, don't try that at home, kids. It will cost you dearly.
We're trying to do this every day, at least on the weekdays. So we'll see if one goes up today.
It's been a while. I
Do you
can't.
remember what's going on?
Aren't you in the bar or something? Or no, that was a while ago. Oh, that dog.
That was even boring watching again for editing.
Hey, bitch.
What are you wearing? That sounds like your problem. Also, since when has a shoulder wound been fatal?
Uh, I guess maybe if it hit in the right place.
And it was ignored for a while?
And I don't know, he's kind of old. Maybe old people don't like being shot. I don't think anyone does, but
I was just going to say, who does like being shot?
I'm sure that's a fetish somewheres.
No, got nothing. Thanks.
I hear West Park is a lot nicer than East Park.
Or Ghetto Park. Or Painfully Unemployed Park.
Oh, here we go. Wandering the streets, how many random encounters will there be?
Oh, walked in the wrong door.
You'll have that when it's been a few weeks.
But time knows no bounds on the internet. Just think, this podcast will be out there forever.
Yep, you'll all have to suffer through this again and again and again.
In the distant future, when the aliens wonder how everything went to shit, they'll know. When we tried to do this.
Earth's greatest activity, getting drunk and playing Yakuza.
Nah, I think I'm pretty clever.
It's daytime now, that's a change.
Yeah, as opposed to, waking up at 3 in the afternoon. Like the character normally does.
Well, you have that when you drink an entire bottle of whiskey.
As soon as I
It's
start
it's
earning money
actually
in the
quite peaceful. Or have I spoken too soon?
I'm gonna guess there's probably less random encounters during the day.
Yeah, it's actually quite nice. There's not really anybody causing any shit.
Except for me, like, running into people for no reason.
A lot of steam coming out of that building.
Well, yeah, dude. It's the, Steam Meat Bun Factory.
You ever had one of those?
Meat buns?
Yeah, they're pretty damn good.
Didn't we have one of those at the party that the guy threw up everywhere at?
Uh,
Wasn't that what he gave us?
no, that was something different.
Besides fucking awful. Yeah, I said it. I thought that thing was fucking atrocious. He kept being like, "Oh, wasn't that fucking great? Wasn't that amazing?"
I liked how he kept talking up the cabbage in it, and everybody's like, I didn't even know it was in there. Oh, wow, that's the easiest bribe ever. Smoking. It's that addictive.
I shouldn't tell you, but I can't resist cigarettes. Why did they wall this entire park up?
That's a good question.
Are there zombies in it? I'm betting I'm going in the wrong direction.
Yeah, this doesn't... I don't think this is so much a park as much as a construction site.
I don't know, dude. Those look like doors. That looks like every George A. Romero film I've ever seen. That it's just like you put up a barricade as quickly as you can to keep the zombies out.
It's kind of cool that it's easy to get around during the daytime.
But there's absolutely no encounters.
Yeah, that was getting kind of crazy.
Is that the bathroom?
I wonder why they call it purgatory. That doesn't sound very pleasant. Figures you can get around on the streets, but you're not going to be able to. You just can't take a piss. I don't want to share this urinal.
This is where we go to have gay sex with governors.
This is my hole. It was made for me.
There's so much glory to be had. I'd say this place is a shithole, but that's too easy. So I'm not going anywhere? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, it's not a very pleasant name for anything.
Well, you know, bum alley, shitholeville.
So this is what they do with neats.
How does your neck twist that way? It looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, his cheek structure is very unusual. Like, just kind of turned sharp and brick-like. Or brookfish.
Also, you know the leader is the only one that has, like, a roof over his head, even if it is a subway.
What's unusual is you have to, like, have a secret password to go live in poverty. Oh, good thing you guys watch over our... Well... Oh.
Huh.
That's a pretty good cover. You'd never expect this classy joint underneath all the poverty.
So those bums are just there to disguise a brothel? It seems like too much effort.
It's really steamy in this place.
Well, yeah, that's where all the steam for the meat manufacturing comes from. I'm glad I went in the exact opposite direction I needed to.
Hey, at least we got to check out that strange brick-faced man again.
The guard of secret brothel.
He's like the supervisor for the bums. Hey, you, act a little more crazy. You, pee yourself. Good, good. Yes, look even more impoverished.
You're not crying yourself to sleep hard enough.
Eat that hot dog out of the garbage.
Drink that shitty wine faster. Masturbate looking at that dog harder. Doesn't Kage mean ninja?
I do not believe so.
$10 billion. Oh. Okay, one of those things was not like the others.
Keeping track of panties is very important in Japan.
Not really. Batman. With my penis and awkwardly. No.
Hopefully it doesn't involve fucking other clans.
Or wrestlers.
Wow, they're...
Yeah, what was up with that, like, onesie the guy was wearing? So, Stark? That line seemed a little forced there.
Yeah, he's got a very unusual voice actor.
Well, this is the last one that's done in English. That was the exact opposite of what I wanted to do.
At least it doesn't ask you several times. Well, it kind of does, but...
Yeah, but every game asks you if you want to overwrite.
It's not so much of a assignment as much as just a
Yeah,
random
beat
blood
the fuck
match.
out of here.
Oh, so this must be what the hobos are for.
Everyone loves a hobo fight. Batman! It's not true. I heard nothing about this being a cage match. English sounding name. Except you must wear a onesie.
Fugitive from the United States. It's a very nice occupation.
What do you do for a living? I avoid the law. What?
His voice is great.
Come on.
I could count the potato.
Every time I kill someone, you make that noise.
And not a wankster. Oh,
Two
come
of
on.
these
That's
things are not like the other. And grade of fighter?
It's a rather harsh increase in difficulty.
Yeah, right.
It's like, well, now that you're done taking
Here's a
care
guy
of this
that, like,
bum.
ran to Japan a while ago because he offed his wife. And here's this world-class fighter.
Because, you know, being in an underground crime syndicate also allows you to take on world champion fighters.
Duh, he's the dragon of the Dojima clan. Or was.
You know, he might as well quit. If he can beat somebody like this, he should...
You just go into
Arguably-
professional fighting?
Yeah, like, he needs to enter the UFC. The Yakuza's fucking small time. Yeah, that flying knee gets you every time.
Ow.
This guy's got, like, flying knees and, like, all kinds of crazy moves, and you're like, punch, punch, kick. Punch, punch, kick.
Punch, kick, it's all on your mind. If you want to test me, I'm sure you're fine. Thanks, I got up in the middle of his combo.
It's kind of cool, because he actually does fight like a...
Muay Thai.
Yeah, that's, like, they actually paid attention to the style. And he's definitely fucking you up with that shit.
And if the difficulty, like, jump increases, who's the next guy? And now, someone with a machine gun!
And now, SEAL Team 6.
Yeah. Fresh off of their Osama bin Laden kill.
Dude, that is fucking devastating. You'd be knocked out with by that shit.
Like that.
I don't know where I am. Yeah, that did not end well. Oh, hopefully they don't make you go through the whole thing again.
Oh, they will. Nope.
Oh, that's cool. You don't have to deal with the bum anymore.
The bum?
Well,
He wasn't a
convict.
bum, yeah.
Oh, I'm sure he's a dead ringer for employment in a country that doesn't really care for criminals. Hunt and kill. He opens with the flying knee. It's like a one-shot knockout in the UFC. It's kind of funny because he is kind of making a sad joke of you.
Shut up, Stark.
He's a fucking world champion fighter. In your defense, that's kind of fucking ridiculous.
Seem to be doing significantly worse than I was last time.
Where on earth did they even get this guy? This is like the kind of thing that should be on pay-per-view.
Some random guy from the Yakuza versus a killing machine. He had to be registered just to be in this fight.
We have an on-site coroner waiting.
Coroner. The man from the Yakuza does not want to live. He's made this known beforehand. Do not pity me. I'm already dead.
Knowing his luck, he gave his last cigarette to the guy to get in here.
Well, it's not like he's going to be able to smoke it after this guy fucking breaks his skull in. I'm sorry, what used to be your mouth is now your anus. How does that work? We're not even sure. Dude did a fucking number on you.
And the worst part is like, you're not even getting, you're doing this for information?
Yeah. Not even money to see a hostess. This is only like the 2 out of 3.
Should have tried to negotiate. Just been like, I could do some research into that color of panties thing you talked about.
Yeah.
Oh my god. That guy is fucking brutal. Oh no. Well, it's official. If Japan wants to clean up its streets, they just need an army of Muay Thai fighters.
Muay Thai?
Yeah. Got a little slur going on.
Oh, so this is officially our most boring episode?
No, I think when looking to feed that fucking dog, that was...
that we actually had to have a tangible pause while I fucking went online to look up where you could buy the dog food.
Because apparently the dog does not want to eat anything but dog food.
Dude, he's a highbrow dog.
He's a hobo dog.
Well, we don't really know where the dog belongs.
The dog was found on the street. There were people throwing rocks at it for no reason.
Oh, don't you throw
And
rocks?
apparently wanted to fight over it. Nobody interrupts my rock throwing at dog time. Well, these things are going a little smoother. There you go. Take that.
Was there a lock-on in this game that I just forgot about?
I think you mentioned something like it last time, and I don't believe so. The enemy seems to have this similar issues. This is an older 3D type game, so this was kind of common.
What style of karate did you study, Yakuza guy? I don't know. Fucking beating bitches.
This guy does get into a lot of
fucking hell.
He gets into an awful lot of unfair fights. You had to fist fight a guy with a shotgun.
That's true.
That's kind of ridiculous. And the fact that it takes at least 4 or 5 shots at point blank range to die is amazing.
It's God himself.
I like how he had to throw on the motherfucker just to make it that much more intimidating.
I love that it's Gary Buster Holmes. It's like, Japan, do you speak English at all?
Very poorly.
No one calls anyone Buster.
Maybe that's like his, that's his secret move, is the Gary Buster.
The Gary Buster?
And if he charges up enough, he can do twin Gary Buster.
Oh, like if he gets really upset because, like, you killed his mother.
Why is he significantly easier
than the Muay Thai fighter?
Yeah. Like, apparently Gary Buster is a bitch. Wow, I'm terrible at what I do. How did I become champion? Gary, that was just awful. Yeah.
I gave up years ago. My wife doesn't love me.
Very professional.
I kind of thought I'd be fighting Batman and not just, like...
some punk bitch.
Yeah.
There were people...
How are they hearing each other when one's across the stadium?
Magic.
Oh.
Like the same magic where that champion somehow managed to be less of a threat than, like, the average street thug. Big damn fish. I like how he's surprised every time they mention that she took the money.
Yeah.
Like, you've been told this several times.
Yeah, like several dozen times.
And he's got that, oh, she wouldn't do that. Red Riding Hood?
Oh, thanks. I told that bitch to get the fuck out of here.
I sent her in the ring with a Muay Thai fighter.
And then, you know, she died. What kind of fish are those?
I believe it's called a dragonfish. Yeah, I watch a lot of Bond movies.
Look, all I wanted to be was James Bond when I was growing up. And then I just, you know, kind of decided, if you can't be James Bond, be a Bond villain. Oh, 50.
Good thing they don't keep track of how they spend their taxpayer money. The cameras don't work. Oh well.
Yeah, right.
I guess that was a failure. Let's not look into that at all. Big mosquitoes out there.
Or we're just talking about RPGs that,
The giant mosquitoes.
yeah, the giant
and
bugs. You're like,
Xenoblade.
this is why you don't want to live in an RPG world. Date? Date. His name is Date.
Oh, those rape vans. You never know when they'll come and get you.
You mean the shit you drive? Oh, no, girl, pull over.
You're horrible.
Now slowly take me up so I can help him.
Yeah, I kind of haven't fixed this. You kind of got to keep pumping the lever to get the hydraulics to bring this back up to the first floor. They're coming to fix it next week. Sorry.
Once again, so sorry.
I like how you dodge so quickly, smoke comes out.
Duh.
I don't admit, this is probably one of the best brothels to hang out in.
Yeah.
You-
It's like
you-
all on boats and shit.
Then on top of that, like, you can watch world-class fighters beat the shit out of each other.
Or just some random fucking Yakuza guy. Alright, but you know what? For this time, this has been Dan Gilman.
And this has been Dan Stark.
And, lazy.